Hello guys, welcome to this one, the first Xbox EU CGL final here, Tier 4 between Phoenix Forsaken and Dirty Ratters. $500 on the line for this one. I am joined by Ocean. How you doing, man?
I am doing fantastic, super hype for this one. Phoenix Forsaken versus Dirty Ratters EU Tier 4. We have a 5-map series here for you guys. First 2, 3. We might need to hop it to 6 if we get a couple of ties in there. But we're just kick things off with Route 66. What do you expect to see here, Bryn?
I mean, I'd be stupid if I didn't say we'd be expecting quite a lot of goats in this one. It is the dominant meta in team comps, but Route 66, it's always been a somewhat experimental map. You can certainly see some DPS, maybe some quad DPS with the Hammond. Swaggosaurus Rex is, of course, a Hammond main himself, so whether Dirty Rattles will go for some, try to counter the goats instead of bringing the goats v goats matchup into the team that I think will probably be the leaders. The favourites for this one, Forsaken 8-0. They have not lost yet this season, whereas Dirty Ratters are 5-3. So they've certainly got a mountain to climb here, but hopefully we'll get a close series instead of a sweep. And,
do you not think that adds to the pressure to Phoenix Forsaken? You know, they haven't lost all season. They're here in the finals. There's $500 on the line.
Yeah.
Being unbeaten. Just being the favourites, yeah. It's going to be...
Absolutely, you know. Thank you so much, by the way, Mordin, for the 1,000 bits. That's huge, man. Thank you so much.
Woo!
Yeah, that's a lot of bitterinos. Oh yeah. If you guys wanna sub, wanna use your Twitch Prime sub, I see a few of you in chat with it. You know, don't be afraid to drop it on the CGL channel. You'll get some nice perks with that one. But yeah, as you said, Ocean, $500 on the line. It might come down to which team gets mentally boomed first. If you know, maybe Dirty Rattles do run out with the quad DPS comp, and Forsaken maybe can't counter it for a bit. Might get a bit tilted, and it might sort of domino from there. But you know, we will certainly see as we're going to be jumping into the first map here. Route 66, Phoenix Forsaken versus Dirty Ratters.
I think this map choice really does not even they didn't choose the map, but this map choice really does help Dirty Ratters here because you know you're going to map where that quad DPS, triple DPS is very viable against a team that is very likely strong in those solidified comps like goats, because you're gonna have needed that to go very successful this season. So that might actually help them with this map with long sight lines where Pharah, Widowmaker, and even Tracer are very viable.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably say this, and then they're gonna run out with goats. You know, just to completely ruin our preamble, but we will see 10 seconds remaining in the sort of what heroes are they going to pick screen, and we will see what they are going to pick. It is going to be Dirty Rattles on the offense first, so we will see, and it is, oh my word, I don't think they're going to run out with that. I don't think they're going to run out with exactly that comp, but it looks like it's going to be, is this a sort of a Bastion variation of the Goats composition coming out from the side of Forsaken, so that's going to be a really interesting one to see.
Yeah, and no wrestle with the Bastion either, so you're not going to have that Holt ability to pull the enemy team away into the side lines of the Bastion to go for the kills. They are running the Reinhardt instead. Of course, for that bigger shield, I would probably run the Orisa with this combi, but we'll see how that choice works out for them.
Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. Oh no, it looks like Ratters are actually going to run out with the Goats comp. There's going to be a Mei variation, so a bit of differential, not complete Goats comp. The DPS there's one DPS character on each side, so we'll see what's going to happen early on. Ratters will immediately see that Bastion, and they're going to try and plan around that. Will they change any heroes? It doesn't look like they will. Robbo is going to run with the Mei for the moment. Gets a nice wall off. Will sort of section. Oh, Bastion, no shield on him. We'll see if he can get taken down. No, Lewis will actually manage to just walk away to safety. He gets set back up now, however. They're under big Earls now with Ratters. They've got a nice little position. Robbo's going to try go for the freeze here with the Mei. Not too much happening at the moment. The wall sort of fails. And now the damage of the Bastion really might start to come through here. The Reinhardt drops on the point, though. Can they take him out? Joey he does get the pin actually, but he gets frozen. We'll see who gets the first pick. Still not the first pick fan, however, there it is eventually. Swaggosaurus with the pick, with the charge onto Sweet Joey, but the kill's now rolling through for the side of Forsaken here as Lewis, he was just there in the back all the time. That win condition, the damage of the Bastion was just always available for the side of Forsaken.
Yeah, they do get the Reinhardt quickly off the per rotation from Phoenix Forsaken. However, they did forget about the win condition, and the most important part of the composition on the side of Forsaken is the Bastion. He managed to rotate safely to the other side of Big Girls, and they were kind of just stuck inside the building trying to get that kill on that Reinhardt and then just leaving sidelines open for that Bastion.
Yeah, this fight you feel might become a bit of an apocalypse. Robbo, if he can land a really good Blizzard here, it might make a lot of difference, but the Transcendence is available for Vipers. Big Lewis immediately with the pick there onto Zos. That's massive. That's one of the tanks down for the side of Ratters here, and the sound barrier comes in ready to try and compound that fact. They're just going to go in for the kills. Oh my goodness, Swaggosaurus Rex is not going to be lasting long with that one. He's going to get taken down eventually. Another pretty clean fight. Only one ultimate used for Forsaken as they're looking pretty dominant on this defense so far.
Yeah, I wonder if they're just going to try and use that Graviton Surge, bait out that Transcendence immediately, or sorry, the Blizzard first, then use that Graviton Surge, go for the rest of the fight win, because they do not have that sound barrier to kind of use it on the Graviton Surge after the Transcendence issues. They don't have that cover with the extra support ultimate. However, this is going to be an apocalypse. This fight, 5 ultimates versus 6. See how it goes down.
They're going to go through the cave and just walk around. This is a nice rotation by them. However, actually, really nice pick from Ridders there onto Vipers. The Xenia are no longer down. That's no Transcendence available. The ultimates, the offensive ultimates, especially that Blizzard that might come out from Bo, might be very, very crucial in this one. The Shatter comes in, doesn't pick up anything. Both Shatters don't pick up anything. We'll see if the Blizzard will pick up any players, though. It doesn't look like it. The D.Va Bomb comes out to no avail. No, actually, it gets up Zost. I'm not sure how he was taken out in that one, but it's a pretty even fight at the moment. The damage, though, from Lewis is down. Ridders with another really nice pick in this fight, and Robbo is on the high ground along with Ridders trying to take out this Brigitte and D.Va combination up on the high ground for the side of Forsaken, but the Ryan battle's on the point. Joey gets frozen once more, and that's allowing Swaggosaurus Rex so much space just to swing around, hold his RT button, and it looks like Ratters will actually manage to take this first point. It's taken them a long time, but they're just going to get these staggers here. Zombie will get taken out in the end. That is going to be first point going over to the side of Dirty Ratters.
Yeah, Phoenix Forsaken switching over to that natural goods composition. Here comes the Zarya for Lewis on their side. But I want to point out the main tank battles actually look very good for the side of Ratters. They're using that Mei to target Sweet Joey on the other side of Phoenix Forsaken, and using that to help the Reinhardt Swaggosaurus just get the better of him.
Yeah, we will see. Robbo actually has another Blizzard. He did so much damage in that fight. The freezes really paid off. Not that many ultimates used, actually. Still so many ultimates online for both teams. We'll see who decides to really initiate first with these ultimates. Shield down, however, for the side of Forsaken. The Transcendence comes in. Oh my god, that's so many ultimates. They're just getting CC'd. But the Transcendence helped them through a lot of that. Weezer does get taken down. But I'm not sure those ultimates were well spent. They were spent all in the Transcendence, and it looks like Forsaken somehow might actually win this one. The sound barrier is timed perfectly to deal with the Earth Shatter. Joey's frozen in the back, but he won't get taken. He will get taken out in the end by Swaggosaurus, but I don't think that's going to be enough. They're going to beam him down. D.Va Bomb's going to be used, and you feel that that's a really big missed opportunity for Ratters there as they misuse their ultimates.
Yeah, but they still have a small window of opportunity where they have the Rally and the Transcendence to come in here with only the Rally on the other side for Forsaken ready, because they just made that swap to that Zarya, so they will not have that Graviton Surge available for a little bit of time.
Yeah, absolutely. 75% for Lewis. These Zaryas seem being pretty close in a Graviton Surge charge at the moment. Ratter's just going to start to push in here. Bubbles used on both Reinhardts. Rally's coming out from both teams. We'll see who really picks up the kills from this one. Grab comes in first from Zost. We'll see if he gets the picks. Oh my goodness, the Blizzard's going to come in as well. And the Shatter. All the picks coming in. It took them a lot of ultimates to do it. But Ratters are going to get through this one. They have 1 minute 23 left on Route 66, and they're pushing towards the end of second.
Yeah, both teams will have both support ultimates looking in the next fight. But of course, that Graviton Surge was used by Lewis, and they didn't have to use any support ultimates to combat it because they had that very powerful and strong Blizzard ultimate from Robbo to kind of carried the rest of the fight for them.
Yeah, 2 support ultimates. Oh, really nice wall. The D.Va's going to get... he's going to get zoned out there. Both Transcendences coming out. They're aggressive ones. I'm not sure if there are any offensive coming up the Transcendence will counter though, so it might be good usage there. The sound barrier now comes in from Zombie. Both sound barriers used. The trade, Tiv gets taken out, but it's replied with that. Oh, it's a massive shatter coming in from Swagasaurus Rex. He's going to take out multiple players, and he's going to roll through with the kills now. And Forsaken don't really stand a chance of defending this one. Weezer will get a late pick there onto Lumby, but it's not really going to be enough here. And with 30 seconds remaining, Dirty Ratters will unlock third point here onto Route 66.
Yeah, this main spike battle consistently won by the side of Swagasaurus against Sweet Joey here because he's being enabled so much by Dilzos and, of course, Robo on the Mei compared to the side of Sweet Joey where he's got that Zarya and Diva, but the Mei's just enabling so well, and Blizzard already online again for Robo. You have to say, he's looked very impressive here on this first map.
Tiv played a bit aggressive. Shatter comes in, not blocked in the end actually by Swagasaurus Rex and Joey. He's starting to warm up, you feel. He's got the kills now. He found the brig. He was overextending there, Tiv. I'm not quite sure what he was doing there up top, and then he hits a really nice Shatter. Joey might be blamed for not blocking that one, but hey, you know, that's a really nice opportunity now though for Forsaken to stabilize.
I think he was going for a very opportune stun on the Reinhardt because I thought they think Swagasaurus would have Shatter very soon in that fight with how quickly he's been building them up, and then they get that easy Scarf Shatter off. However, that didn't quite work out for them. Ultimates online for both teams here. Here comes the Graviton Surge.
Big Graviton Surge. That was actually a really nice combo. They freeze the Diva so she can't eat the ultimate. That Grav Blizzard Shatter combo coming in once again. It seems to be working. They're really winning fights. Ultimates every time, but it seems to be worth it at the moment as Dirty Ratters are going to push through this one. They only need one more fight here, it seems, to complete the map, but they only have 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, mostly in Goji you normally see Diva Bomb and Zarya Graviton Surge combo, but here we're seeing it with the Blizzard, and it's working very well. Sometimes we're not even seeing it with the Blizzard, we're just seeing it with the Mei 3s, and it's working very well for Dirty Ratters here.
Early aggressive sound barrier coming in from the Zombie. The Shatter comes out, doesn't really take too many players. The sound barrier now from Lumby, they're really going to have an advantage with this one. Joey will get saved by the bubble as he gets frozen, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Another grab for Dilzos. He's charging these so quickly, and there's the freeze, and there's the Shatter. Once again, this combo coming up so clutch for Dirty Ratters. Tiv will get taken out by Vipers, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough as it's overtime here. Overtime spawns, the longer spawns are active, and it's just a Diva trying to get onto the point. Will she manage? That's a really nice boop actually coming in. She will get on the point, but she will get demeched extremely quickly, and I think they actually managed to do that just before overtime there, so they will have some time remaining, Dirty Ratters. It was looking a bit hairy, but they really managed to find their groove there towards it. Oh no, they actually did do it in overtime. Oh, of course they did it in overtime. Did it way into overtime.
Yeah, Dirty Ratters, not the cleanest full 3 points. However, their name is Dirty Ratters. They're gonna make it a little bit scrappy. 3 points, very impressive here in Route 66. We'll see what the defense opts to for this time. Of course, we saw those Bash and Apex. I really want to see more of that Snows composition.
Oh, Lumby's gone.
Oh, big sad.
Yeah, so Lumby obviously DC'd or something along those lines. So we'll hope that we can get him back. But yeah, 3 points. Route 66, most definitely not the easiest escort maps. Usually very difficult to cap all 3 points. And Route 66. Certainly amongst that group, so okay, so we're gonna have a look at the Dirty Ratters team bio here. As you can see, Swagasaurus Rex, although he played that Reinhardt for us, he's put himself down as a bit of a hamster fiend, really. Peggy's Big Fest Edinburgh 2018 champion. Now that is something to be proud of, I'm sure. They're all Scottish. It's a full Scottish team, the Dirty Ratters. So
yeah, it's surprised they've done so well. Scottish teams don't normally do well in anything, but I'm impressed.
Wow, bit toxic coming in there, but you know, it is how it is. So we're gonna jump back into this one. Lumby managed to get reconnected pretty quickly, which is nice for us. So we can just segue straight into this next one. So we're gonna see. So it's going to be the same Mei Goats composition on defense. They seem to really want to run with this one. But as I'm sure you'll recognize this composition from your season 16 ranked games. It's going to be Bunker. It's going to be Bastion from the side of Forsaken.
It's not just Bunker. It looks like Bunker Ghost. We've got a Hog and a Diva. So you have the whole hook combos plus the defense matrix for extra stability. You got the Mercy Pocket. You got the Orisa. This is disgusting. I don't really know if I want to see this composition play out, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bastion.
Yeah. It looks like the Mei though, from the side of Dirty Ratters, if she can really get the freeze onto these tanks, it might really enable the rest of Dirty Ratters here. So we're going to see that they got some early poking, but they see the bunker and they're gonna try and take control of this high ground. So here we go, Jack Weezer, he's on the Bastion. We'll see if he can really get this damage down early on. So they're just going to wait on top of Big Earls. The Halt Hook combo doesn't pay off Swaggersaurus with a nice block on that one. He's just going to... We're just going to see what's going to happen. Here comes the main wall. They wall the Orisa up, but the Immortality field comes out, and Jack Weezer isn't getting taken down. Take the Immortality field down. It doesn't look like they're going to do that in time, as Weezer's just going to sit on the point, and he's going to pick up so many kills. So I think there's at least 4 for him. The attack, it was a good idea, but that Immortality field just wasn't taken down in time for the side of Dirty Ratters.
Yeah, what would you do here, Bryn? If you're here for Dirty Ratters, you see this Bastion bunker composition, would you make any changes to the composition you've got, or what would you try to do differently to what you did before? I'm
not sure. I think the good thing about the comp that they're running is that they have the Blizzard, and if the D.Va doesn't need it, that Blizzard, I mean, that's going to get them off the cart. So the thing with the Bastion comp is that once you lose a team fight, you're sort of done. However, Dilzos will get taken down early on. I'm not sure if they want to fight this one. They might just want to fight this one quickly and sort of charge some ultimates and get it over and done with. But I'm not really sure quite what they're doing here. They're going to back out. Hopefully no staggers come in. It doesn't look like they will. Swaggersaurus is just going to shield his way back to his team.
Something really scary online for Phoenix Forsaken. They have the Bastion and they have the amplification matrix with Viper, who's on Baptiste.
Robbo though, he's gonna use the Blizzard here. There he goes. Does it get eaten? No, I don't think it does. And are they gonna pick up any kills from this? Weezer he's on the point. He's discorded. He will eventually get taken down, but that took an awful long amount of time. But Swaggersaurus there on the Reinhardt, he's gonna pick up a lot of kills with that Earth Shatter. Nice stuff coming in from him. And they can stabilize. And as I was saying, this Bastion comp, you don't usually stay on it. Weezer might stay on it for the ultimate. No, they're gonna swap off to the goats now.
It's Somber Goats. I think they're gonna keep Venom Viper on the Roadhog instead of the Zard. No, he's going to Wrecking Ball. Don't really see this in Goats. Oh no, he's on Zarya.
Okay, I was saying that's a weird comp.
Yeah. They've got a standard Somber Goats composition. They're probably going to aim to either hack the Mei or the D.Va. Dilzos switching over to the D.Va from the Zarya here. Obviously, just feel comfortable on that Zarya playing against the comp that Phoenix Forsaken did have. So we'll see. I want the Somber opts to hack.
Yeah.
Phoenix Forsaken hacks that focuses that target.
Swaggersaurus gets hacked early on. He does get enough help from his team though, as he's just going to back away. Not really too much happening at the moment. Ratters content. Oh, they're not going to give them space now. Really nice wall, actually. They're onto Joey. They might be able to take him out. They do. The pick, Rich with 2 there. Takes down Weezer as well, so they're really going to push through on this one. Nice wall. Really nice engage. They waited for that one, then they used the rally, walled Joey off, and took those kills.
Yeah, main tank battle won again by the side of Dirty Ratters there. Really interesting to see how they keep winning that main tank battle. I wonder if they're going to switch hack targets. I wonder if they're not going to hack the Reinhardt this time. Maybe hack the Mei to stop the Reinhardt getting walled off, making it a little bit easier to attack this Dirty Ratters defense.
Yeah, it's really a question of what they want to focus. Do they want to focus the Mei that's been giving you so many problems, or do they want to keep doing the sort of main aim of Goats usually, which is to discord that Reinhardt and just hold RT onto him? We'll see. Lewis, though, is close to that EMP. EMP, if you do it right, it's pretty much a fight when you can't really... Unless Ridders can hide with a Transcendence or something, the Mayot's going to come in. The Blizzard. Oh no, there's so many players in that room, they should get taken out. There is a couple picks actually coming in from the side of Forsaken, and the Shatter comes in. It's absolutely massive. It takes out multiple players, and it looks like Forsaken might actually be able to win this one. Vipers with the Trans just trying to ensure this one. The Shatter comes in, doesn't take anyone down. Swaggersaurus, he'll really want that one back for sure, and yeah. Lumby is just going to, in the end, get taken down. And Forsaken are actually looking pretty decent on this one.
Yeah, they still have the EMP online. Ridders is going to have to hide for that EMP and get a Transcendence off. But that was amazing from Lewis at the start of that fight. He picked up the Brigitte and the Zenyatta on the other side very early on in that team fight, giving his team a very good advantage. And, of course, that Earth Shatter from Joey did not help Dirty Ratters' cause.
Yeah, bomb comes in early on ultimates. Joey actually managed to get a pick early on onto Robbo. Oh, that's a really nice play from the brick. That's a big EMP, though, the EMP Earthshatter. But there's Lumpy with the sound barrier, matches it perfectly. Joey's going to get taken down. I'm not sure. They've used all 3 supports. I'm not sure if they're needed. But that was really nice stuff coming in from Lumpy. He knew the EMP was active, and he waited hid for that sound barrier, and eventually did manage to counter that one. Also, a really nice play coming in from Tiv there, I think. I believe Joey went for a charge onto Swaggosaurus and connected, but Tiv got the counter charge in, so it didn't follow through. So really nice stuff coming in there from Dirty Raptors. They're going to hold this one. Ultimate's not really available. There's a rally and a shatter for the side of Forsaken, and only a shatter. They use a lot of ults there for the side of Raptors. Viper's probably going to get his trans in this fight as well, though. Yeah,
they might just play patient, just go for a bit of poke damage, wait for that Transcendence to go online. They know that there's no support ultimates on the other side. They might just go for aggressive Transcendence to try and finish up this fight quickly.
Yeah, big freeze coming in there up top. There comes the Earthshatter, it takes down one. Oh, the Weezer actually gets taken down with the Earthshatter coming in from the other side from Swaggosaurus. He won't get taken down. Swaggosaurus will get hacked, but he's got enough support from his team to be able to live through this one for the moment. EMP as well coming out. Lumpy doesn't have the sound barrier for this one, and it looks like Forsaken are finally really going to start to roll through with the kills here. Really nice EMP coming in from Lewis. As I said, that EMP, if you use it right, it's a guaranteed team fight win, and that's exactly what Forsaken do here. It looks like they're going to take third. Not that much time remaining at all, but they will unlock third point and try and finish the map here on Route 66.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how impactful these ultimates are and these win conditions are. You know, when you're using standard goats, you have the Diva Bomb with the Graviton Surge. When you're using the Snowts, the main composition, you have the Blizzard with the Graviton Surge or the Diva Bomb. And then, of course, when you're running Summer Goats, EMP is the win condition. So it always seems to be off that off-tank slot. Just see Lewis getting picked off early.
Lewis will get picked off early. The wall as well will come in. It will get broken by the cart immediately, though. Here comes the Blizzard. Will it pick up anything? Nice bubble, actually, onto the Reinhardt, and Joey take the pick onto Tiv there, and they've got Lewis now back for this fight. The shot is massive! It's 4 players! Will they manage to pick up any kills? Yes, they will. They go on the flank. Such heads. I think actually that Swagger was hacked there, and they managed to, either he was hacked or just really nice play from Joey to capitalize on that on the Diva Bomb coming in from the other side, and the sort of lackadaisical play coming in from they sort of took that bomb for granted, and really nice shot coming in from Joey.
Ultimate advantage looks to be on the side of Dirty Ratters here. No, it doesn't! Ratters goes down and Lewis almost builds up that EMP. Goes down though. Won't be able to use it in this fight.
A big shatter actually coming in, but Zombie's not affected by it, so he will save his team's bacon. However, the Graviton Surge comes in. The Zenyatta isn't quite back for the side of Ratters, but it doesn't look like it's an issue at the moment. The May is just doing a lot of work on point freezing these targets. Viper will get taken down there by Swaggosaurus, and there's only 15 seconds remaining for Phoenix here. The favourites coming into this one, 8-0.
They have the EMP though. They have EMP though, however, both supports have ultimates on the side of Dirty Ratters. They're gonna need to hide one of their supports and get a sound barrier or Transcendence off. See Ritter's hiding in the corner there with his pizza.
Joey will get frozen, but the Transcendence is nicely timed to deal with that one. Oh, here comes the EMP actually, and it's a pretty big one, but Lumby's there once again with the whole team, but it's just enough to keep them alive. Only for the moment, the Saurus will get taken down. The Diva Bomb comes in, will it pick up anything? No, but Ritter's managed to get Lewis early on, and there comes the Mayweather and Venom with an absolutely massive play coming in there. Will it be enough though? The Transcendence came out from Ridders. The Maywall's really nice actually to counter the Earthshatter that came in earlier on from the side of Joey. But Vipers with 2 picks in the fight, and Zombie there. The supports combining for 4 kills. Vipers with 3 of them. They're really popping off here now. When it really matters, it looks like they're going to take this one in overtime. Swaggosaurus is there on the Reinhardt. He gets the Earthshatter down, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Lumpy now on the Lucio just going to try and stall it out, but it really, really is not going to do it, and it is going to be 3-3. They find the clutch when they really need to. Forsaken in this one.
Yeah, that is an amazing play for both teams, and that last fight looked really, really good for the side of Dirty Brothers. When they got that sound barrier off after the EMP went off there, Lucio had very well, and Lumpy hiding around the corner again, getting that sound barrier off to save his team. But then May ultimately got eaten. Very well played from Venom Viper to use that defensive matrix to eat that Blizzard ultimate and turn the fight back around for Phoenix Forsaken. And both teams have 1 minute left on the clock as we head to additional rounds here on Route 66.
Yeah, oh my word, this is looking like a really close one at the moment. And I for sure am not complaining. It's been such a close one. And as I said, Phoenix just managed to find that clutch factor in the end. But it seems that Dirty Ratters are really, really going in for this May comp. It's worked pretty well for them so far, I'd say. So I don't blame them at all in trying to keep this one. It looks like actually we're going to see the May goats as well from the side of Phoenix. Forsaken. Lewis with that one.
I think we're going to see switch of compositions here for the side of course, Dirty Ratters on the attack again. Now, it could be interesting to see what Dilzos plays. Will he play that Diva or that Zarya he was playing earlier series? They see the Arista noise, he's probably going to play that Diva with that to match that. Yeah, he is going to play Diva, probably feeling a little bit more comfortable on that.
This is really big, actually, because there's no Diva for the side of Forsaken here. So they can just use the Fire and the Bastion. There's not going to be as much damage mitigation. And the Fire can just spam through in this cave where Phoenix, Forsaken really want to hide. The wall comes down, and that's just going to allow Forsaken to take this high ground for the moment. The Pharaoh, though, getting... Zost is going to fall really low, though, actually. Viper's going to take that one, and they're going to get on the car. Vipers get taken, though. However, really nice engage. They see the Bastion, and they play around it. They rotate to the high ground and drop on them. That's a really, really nice fight coming in there for the side of Forsaken.
Yeah, they're going to switch off that Bastion immediately, and they're not going to switch off the Arisa, immediately go to that Reinhardt. Red is going to switch over to the Zenyatta, and they're going to keep the Mercy, though. No, they're going to switch to full Ghost. I thought they might have kept the Pharah against that Snout's composition, maybe try and build up a barrage since there is no Diva on the other side to eat it, or they're just going to commit to full Ghosts here.
You do feel like Forsaken are going to have the ultimate advantage now because they've been on the... If he's going to get stunned and taken out by Weezer, they single him out. Nice block, though, coming in from Swaggosaurus. The wall doesn't happen because he's actually on the sign, but Swaggosaurus will get taken out anyway. It doesn't matter. And the aggressiveness is just going to come in. Big grab. The wall actually from the side of Forsaken blocks it off to start with, but that's really nice. They're coming in from them. And Weezer's actually going to get a boop onto Robbo. They're going to take out Tib on the hamster towards the end, and that's a really, really nice hold coming in for the side of Forsaken. They only have to push it, I don't know, 20, 30 meters, however much. That was, let's see, 30 meters exactly for the side of Forsaken here that they have to push.
You kind of feel that the side of Dirty Ratters kind of have to go for like a spawn camp sort of strategy because you can't really afford to give up any distance with how far they pushed it. Not the best, very well disciplined play from, of course, Phoenix Forsaken there. Had very good patience, waited for the right time to strike onto that Bastion, make sure that and get that kill confirmed. Very well played from them.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. We'll see. It looks like it's going to be quad tank from Ratters here, so I imagine what they're going to do is they're going to play train. Yeah, they're going to play train here. They're going to hide in the train, and they're going to go for a bit of a rush. So basically, what Ratters really want to do here is they want to end the fight quick. Because that Moira only has a certain amount of healing that she can give out, and those tanks will eventually get chunked down. But if they can do that burst damage, they win. However, if the side of Forsaken manage to prolong this fight for long enough, they can really utilize the Discord that's going to come in from Vipers. They're actually going to go onto the May here, so they're going to see if they can get these chain freezes off multiple tanks frozen at once. So they're just hiding in train right now, our Ratters. It's not seen at the moment, it is now. So we're gonna see what's exactly gonna happen. They don't really collapse onto them as one. They're a bit split here to start off with, especially the Roadhog, but he will get a nice hook there onto Weezer. Won't take the kill though.
They get a kill.
Actually, yeah, Vipers was on the high ground and Zos managed to take him out early on there. I believe he's on the high ground anyway. And, oh no, but Robbo, he's in the back. He's going to get zoned out. And so that's a lot of damage down for the side of,
Yeah.
Absolutely, but it's going to be, I should take this one.
Okay, we saw Boop open up the rest of the fight for the side of Phoenix Forsaken. Now they're just rolling through here. Sweet Joey on the Reinhardt, picking up two. Hamster trying to come and contest with Robo, spinning around that sound barrier, coming out from Zombie 7485, and they're just gonna wrap this one up here and take Route 66.
Apologies, guys. Apologies, guys. Phoenix are gonna take this first map. Yeah, that was unfortunate. We're gonna have a play the game for Jack on the Bastion. I think this was first fight, actually. Where he just melts everyone coming in.
this is beautiful. Nice tracking as well. Okay.
So, you should currently have on screen Phoenix Forsaken's player, but as you can see in the top, they are 8-0. So that's pretty impressive as they do win this first map, but it's a lot closer, I think. We would see that they're a bit more spread out. We've got some Londoners, a Welshie as well. Shout out to my fellow Welsh people there, Viper from Cardiff. His bio is, I beat Big Lewis NFFC in a free-for-all. He's trash. Very nice to see that the team have a good relationship. They're nice and wholesome.
Yeah, I want to point out one thing as well. I think it's really impressive for the Saints for Season team. Looking at it, it seems that this their first competitive team for a lot of these players, and they seem to have meshed really, really quickly and play very well as a team. As a record just shows that as very well, and they're here in the finals playing for that $500 cash prize, of course, tier 4 EU. But I think that's very interesting. First competitive team for all of them, and they're doing so well.
Yeah, they are absolutely doing well. The next map here is going to be Ilios. So we're going to we'll probably see some Farah at some point.
Maybe see some quad DPS we were talking about earlier.
Possibly some Orisa as well. On well. So
maybe some Torb. I want to see some Torb. Whoever brings out Torb, I will be very happy with you. If someone brings out Torb, I'll just smile.
The Defran strat.
The Defran strat, yeah.
But they did it in Overwatch League, so it must be viable.
Yeah.
Dazzle just said I had my throat DDoSed. I can confirm that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, so it's fine though. I've got a new IP. I've got a new throat IP, so I'm back and up running again. So it's fine. So, are there any subs coming in? It doesn't look like it from what I can see.
We're making a couple of subs right now. We're adding a few players to the lobby. One of the things I wanted to ask you guys about is, I mean, Ilios, we talked a little bit about Well, and then Ruins are really, really good for Farah, right? We saw, and Widowmaker, the GM game last night on PlayStation 4, we actually saw Kajun pulled out the Widowmaker on Ruins, and almost single-handedly took over the entire rest of the series on Widowmaker. So even against Goats comps. So I mean, it's kind of interesting to see these players play primarily Goats, just with some of the swaps to Goats. It's still very strong, but I mean, do you like Brino? Do you expect to see Farah or some of these DPS come out on specifically Well and Ruins?
I'd say so probably. I cannot imagine that we would not see an Orisa comp of some sort on Well, whether that's with DPS or whether that's just with Goats. I'm not really sure.
I expect just tankier comps. Because this is a U, and I feel like in U currently the tankier comps are a lot more polished than an A. Where in NA, I think that the DPS comps are a lot more polished than a U, just because I've been casting both EU and NA games all season. That's just kind of the trend I saw from both regions, that the tank comps are more polished than the EU, and the DPS comps are more polished than NA. I think if both these teams have very good tankier compositions, they won't feel the need to switch to that Widowmaker or Farah, so they might just keep their tanky comps.
We will see. However, there might be a couple of DPS players that have been forced onto Brig that might say, but I want to play Widowmaker. I don't want to play Brig anymore. I'm stuck in Brig jail. So we'll see.
Brig jail. So we had a couple of swaps here. So we did have a couple of changes. So we're going to swap a new player in for Phoenix Forsaken. Hymus is going to join in place of Venom. And then we've got Crosby 1888 swapping out for Swagasaurus Rex. So we're in the process right now of making those swaps and getting the all clear from both captains so we can kick this thing off.
Swagasaurus Rex is gone, no.
No, he was popping off, dude. One thing I noticed very early is Dilsos was playing Zarya and then went off Diva very early. Do you think he's been stuck in Diva jail? So like he hasn't been able to play as Zarya for so long. He's just been playing Diva and Goats, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta play Zarya now. I haven't played Zarya in about a year." And then he got rusty, and I was like, "Nah, I'm going back to Diva."
Yeah, we will. This is Hymus is coming in. He's got a bit of a history his storied career. DPS main turned Hammond main in ranked, so we'll see what it actually is going to play in this match.
Dude, I wish I could play Hammond.
He does look fun. I'm bored of Orisa, to be honest.
I'm bored of D.Va.
Well, you're a main tank. You're an off-tank player, so you'll be stuck on D.Va unless she gets a massive nerf. You'll be stuck on D.Va till the rest of time.
To be fair, she's the only character I'm good at, so that's at least something.
Yeah, it's true. Typical D.Va one trick.
You're not wrong.
So yeah, Crosby. Has this man got the absolute alpha chattery that Swaggosaurus Rex had? I'm not sure.
I mean, he doesn't have as good as a name as Swaggosaurus Rex had. Let's just be honest here. Swaggosaurus Rex is the best name I've seen in a while.
That is true. Whoever Jack Weezer is, I don't know why you put in chat Torbjorn spelled backwards is Torbjorn. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure why you put that in chat, to be honest. But anyway, well played in the first map. Congrats on your. I think it was you that got the play of the game, so congrats on that.
Yeah, on the Bastion.
Yeah, we got a pause coming in. So it's gonna be Lighthouse first. It's not a map that's too DPS unfriendly. I'd say this is a pretty friendly Pharah map. Every map on Ilios is a friendly Pharah map, but Lighthouse definitely can be used for the hero. I was going to have another sub. It's going to be Silent Ghosts coming in for Sweet Joey. Sweet Joey, I wouldn't blame him for being tilted, to be honest. He had to play Reinhardt into a Mei for the whole game on Route 66.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that Mei again from Dirty Riders, maybe playing a Mei Reaper company. You traditionally see it on, of course, Nepal Village. They might try and run that on this more indoor map here on, of course, Ilios Lighthouse, because you kind of use that natural cover to hide and then use that Mei wall to try and get a target a little bit separated from their team. They are going to run the Mei, but they are not going to run the Reaper that I was hoping for. They're going to run the McCree on the other side. So we're going to see McCree goats versus Mei goats, which is going to be interesting. Of course, going to probably play a little bit more patiently for the side, of course, Phoenix Forsaken. I'm going to play patient, maybe play from a little bit of a distance, let that McCree have some sight lines, and then hopefully with that patience that'll pay off, maybe get a pick and then push in against that Mei.
I feel like Forsaken might be, and they might be expecting a Pharah here, but it's not going to happen. It's going to be Mei Goats once again for Dirty Ratters. It almost won them the first map, so why would they really swap off of it, I guess? So we're going to see what happens. It's going to be a change. Two different approaches to this one. Ratters are going to go into that little room, whereas Phoenix Forsaken, they're just going to go straight to point here. So we're going to see what happens. Crosby gets discorded early, but the Mei there for Robbo is just going to... Oh, actually, Tiv, Alpha, Brig play coming in from him, and Crosby's going to get the charge. Oh, God, it's through with Lumby. Oh, I think that'll be play of the game. 4 environmental kills in that fight for the side of Dirty Ratters. Tiv with the first one there onto Jack, and then the 3-man boot from Lumby. He's having a great series. Also, thank you so much for the sub, Starlord. Very nice. 3 months as well. Thank you so much.
We see Lewis switch over to the D.Va here. Full goats from the other side.
Yeah, they've just gone full goats here. The early engage comes in and Hymus gets taken out very quickly, and Silent Ghost will be the next one. Is going to take that kill. Yeah, they're just going to get really just rolled through here. Nothing much that they can do as soon as that first pick came through.
Yeah, Ultimates Online are gonna, Ultimates Online advantage is gonna be for Dirty Ratters as well, because they've had the ultimate charge for winning them first 2 fights. Of course, you get more ultimate charge for more damage that you do, and they're gonna have the ultimate advantage to try and win another quick fight here. This is gonna look like complete domination for them.
Yeah, see, Lumby's gonna go for another boot. I think gonna. Oh my goodness, the wall, or the main tank's gonna get frozen there. Ghost, he won't get taken down. The shatter comes in. Multiple players picked up in that one, but it looked like Lumby actually got another boot kill, but it's a bit too late as Forsaken got multiple kills in that one. The sound from Zombie was nice to really keep them alive in that one. And Ghost is really going to start to pop off here. He's going to pick up multiple kills. Vipers with the final one there onto Robbo, and that is going to be 74% for the side of Ratters, and they have 5 ults coming into the next one.
Yeah, this is very interesting. Ultimate advantage is on the side of Dirty Riders currently, so they do have a chance to come up and pick another fight win and try and take that advantage they have on this map, or even further. However, one thing to point out here is that they're playing against into a standard go-to position which has that Diva. That defensive matrix can eat ultimates, I just pointed it out!
He will be eaten, but the counter's there as well for the side of Ratters for that Graviton. They Transcendence and Wall it. Kills are coming through. They still have 2 ultimates to use as well. For the next one, the Sound Barrier and the Blizzard. Yeah, they're just going to roll through. It's just 2 players left on the point for the side of Forsaken. They're going to get taken down fairly quickly here, as that is going to be Dirty Ratters. They've only got 1 more fight, and they can take Lighthouse here.
Yeah, they might use that Blizzard early on and just try and kind of make them to C9. Phoenix Forsaken, because they have the Earthshot. They could Earthshot and then maybe just Blizzard, and then they might not have time to get the point. Yeah, they have to take this fight.
Oh, Boop oh my goodness, Viper's almost got taken down by the Boop there. They're just going to rush the point though here, Forsaken. Shatter comes in. I'm not sure if it took out anyone. Did actually. The Brig got taken down. The point. The Blizzard comes in, we'll see if it picks up anyone. It does pick up a couple players. The Transcendence is there to answer, but Hymus, I think, was that a boot from Tiff there coming in? And yeah, really nice whip shot again. He's got his second one. But Lewis actually gets 2 picks. It might still be winnable for Forsaken here as they're on the point. I think it's a 3v3 at the moment. No, it's a 4v3. And yeah, they're just going to start to roll through with these kills here. Lumbee actually gets the Demon there onto Lewis. And Robbo's on the point. He's just going to try touch. Lumbee is popping off. He's absolutely clutching here. Robbo's going to fall off the map, though. And despite Lumbee's heroics... Oh, my word.
Lumbee's gonna make me lose my breath. 5 boops so far for Lumbee. I want to point out Lewis on this side of things Forsaken. He had a lot of kills on that last side, kind of clutching up for team when they were behind. They were actually behind by 2 kills, and he got 3 to put it in favor for them 4-3. He also had that Graviton search very recently. See if he can do it again. Dilzos has that built up now.
Hymus has hopped onto the Wrecking Ball, probably to get back quicker, but now they have such less damage. He's going to go for a slam early on onto the Zen, but it's going to pick too much. The Graviton comes in. It doesn't pick up anything to start, but 2 players actually go into it. Ghost and Hymus there, and the Shatter comes in onto Lewis and Hymus, and they're going to be the kills now. Surely it's going to be Ratters taking this one. Oh, Zombie actually. He wants a bit of a boop action. He sees Lumbee. He's jealous, and he takes down Crosby there, but it's still, they have control of the point here. Ridders will take down Zombie again. The rally comes in, but the side of Weezer, but you feel like it might be a bit too late. The bomb comes on point. Will take down 2 players. Oh, my word. Lewis with the bomb. That was... Oh, my goodness, they're going to take this again. No way. How have they done that? Such a smart bomb. He put it through that little... hole, and they're going to take this one once again. Phoenix
gets another kill.
Forsaken. I thought that was a Dirty Ratters bomb. I don't know why they don't have a Diva. Lewis with a map with clutching it once again. And now it's on to Ratters to try and touch the point. It looks like Lumbee's going to
have Transcendence as well.
Lumbee's going to do the job, I think. I think he got it enough for them to get overtime. No, he didn't.
Oh, no. Ritter's just outside the point on that Lucio, or Zenyatta with the trans. Doesn't quite get on there. The Lucio still wasn't enough. He did activate that overtime. Or he didn't even get to activate that overtime, did he? This was straight over.
No, just didn't quite stay on point for long enough to activate that overtime there. I'd be pretty mad at my team if I was Lumbee, getting all those kills and still not winning the map there. Thank you, by the way, T-Buck, for the cheeky little sub. 9 months subscribed. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, Buck, shout out, man. Yo, I want to skate action with the big brain right there. You can't charge another shatter until you use your first shatter. So, use them if you got them.
That is very true. Aggressive ult usage, I think we might call it. As you were saying earlier, Swift, that the Widowmaker might come out on Ruins, but no, it's just EU, it's just goats. That's all they're going to play. We'll see what happens here, as they're just going to walk onto the point early on. Nothing really happening too much. Oh, that's a really nice wall there, and Ghost, the main tanks for Forsaken, really not having a good toe on point with these walls throughout the series. And it looks like that once again, Ratters are going to take this first capture. Zombie, will he manage to get out? It looks like he will.
We're managing to see the advantages of running Snouts and the advantages of running the standard goats with the Diva here, with Lewis popping off from the Diva in the first round, and here we're seeing that Mei wall from Robbo here, walling off Ghosties and, yeah, giving them the fight advantage early on.
Yeah, there's going to be aggressive play from Lewis, but he will manage to back out to the high ground here. Nothing really too much happening at the moment. Really nice pick from Ridders there. Is going to take out Viper's Discord advantage, most certainly in favor of the... Oh, Zombie!
Oh,
2 picks though with the
Zombie!
boot! Oh my goodness, and once again, just Forsaken just seemed to be able to clutch this out. They've been clutching these fights out again and again when they have no right to win them. The Zen was taken down early. There was no Discord available, no Harmony, but Zombie with an individual
You're
clutch.
gonna say Oblivion, by the way.
Yes.
We're casting a finals match. That will never happen.
But it's going to be a lot of ults from both. Apocalypse, I think, is going to come down. Zost isn't going to have his Graviton Surge, I don't think, unless he can charge it pretty quickly. But apart from that, every ultimate's going to be online. So we'll see which team uses their ultimates better. Zombie with the early beat there. We'll see if it comes out. Just Ghost is just getting completely CC'd. He can't play the game. But Lewis, once again, with a pick there with the bomb. Zost will take that one. Ghost just can't play the game. He's getting shattered and he's getting frozen, but he's still alive. His team have done a really good job of keeping him alive here. He falls low though. Both tanks get taken down. And we'll see who manages to come on top of this one. It's still anyone's game. Ridder there with a nice pick, but he will get taken down by Lewis. Still, both teams with a chance of winning this one. Lewis will get frozen on the point, but a nice bubble there coming in. Will manage to save in coming from Hymus. Hymus will get frozen though and taken down by Lumby. But the trade coming back in. Robbo will get taken out, and it's still anyone's game on the point here. The charge comes in from the side of Ghost, but he won't be able to take anyone out for the moment. He will get stunned up, falls low. The armor pack comes in to save him for the moment, but he will fall low once more. The Graviton Surge comes in. It will just take Zombie. They won't manage to take him out as well because the Transcendence from Vipers was perfectly timed. And there comes the beat now coming in from Zombie. Surely they win this fight. The Earthshatter's coming in from both Reinhardts. Crosby falls super low. He will get taken down in the end by Vipers. The Earthshatter came in. The bomb as well from Lewis will take out Robbo, and Forsaken are gonna... It looks like they're gonna win this one. 85% for them.
Yeah, they got disengaged quickly, Ratters. They have ultimates available. They have the Stormbringer, Transcendence, and of course the Blizzard, and even Rally almost charged up for them to use in this next fight. They gotta take it, and they've gotta win it before Forsaken take another map.
Yeah, this is it now. The Transcendence is an aggressive one there coming in, and they used the Soundbite. They decided to use both supports into that, and they didn't realize the grab was for the side of Forsaken. The Blizzard comes in. We'll see if Hymus can evade himself from that one. Weezer will get taken out within it. Vipers as well gets taken down by Zost there, and Robbo will manage to get Hymus surely with the help of the Blizzard there, and Lewis will get demeched. And they use their ultimates pretty well there. Do Ratters. They're still in this one. They have 45% to Forsaken's 99%.
Yeah, and of course, Ratters, they actually saved the Graviton Surge. They have that available for that next fight. Always get again to see if Lewis can eat that Graviton Surge as he did in that first round. However, Transcendence and Rally are available for the side of Phoenix Forsaken going into this last fight for them.
Yeah, just ults on both sides. Zost only has... He uses the Graviton... Oh, he gets eaten! There's the win condition gone, and they can use their support aggressively now. Can Forsaken. They're going to come in. They're going to... There. Players in it, Crosby and Tib, they're going to stay alive for the moment though. The counter charge came in, Crosby gets taken down, and Robbo as well. And it looks like it's going to be Forsaken taking this one. It looks like they're going to go 2-0 up in the series as they are going to take Ilios. Another Goats-filled map, 2-0. They're going to win this one.
Yes, very, very impressive from them. 2-0 up in the series. Don't normally see that. It's finals, but these maps looked extremely close. We've seen huge fights.
Yes.
I want to see this.
Yeah, I want to see this. Let's see. He goes in. He's just chilling.
Back to lobby.
He's chilling. The boot came in onto Weezer, and then the boot... Oh my word.
I want to know how many environmental kills we saw that time. We saw 5 from Lumby, or we saw at least 4 from Zombie, I'm pretty sure, on the other side. So that was massive Lucio play from both teams.
Well,
fantastic.
we saw. I think we saw like maybe 3 from Zombie, and we saw 2 from Tiv as well. On the brig.
I'm trying to hype them up, like inflated numbers, gets people more excited.
But we saw Tiv as well with the brig, with those whip shots as well, getting crucial kills. As you saw on the play of the game there, so nice stuff. But it wasn't enough. Forsaken, they just seem to have these clutches at the right moment, just at the right place at the right time. They just managed to win these important fights. So on your screen, you should be seeing. We're going to have another look at the Dirty Rats buy. We're going to see what else. Crosby, he said, I'm currently a Reinhardt one trick. So they have a Hammond one trick and a Reinhardt one trick on the side of Dirty Ratters, which is not a bad place to be.
You can't say I don't have diversity.
Yeah, and then we've got Ridders. Now this is a man with a CV I'm really impressed by. Usually the biggest carry on Mystery Heroes, absolute flex gamer, top 500 Minecraft survival player EU. I mean, if we were doubting this lad's ability before, we're certainly not doubting it now. It's unreal. And when he kills someone on Fortnite, he always emotes. He's got the BM. Unreal stuff coming in from Riddles. He has actually been playing really well. He's been getting a lot of really nice picks, actually, for the Ratters. But as I say, it hasn't really been quite enough.
Can we point out of how bad Brig Jail TTV or IITTV is in? He's got Brigitte as his first character, and then he's got Hanzo and Winston, the ultimate flex player right here. He's stuck in Brig Jail, and we all gotta be sad for him.
Tiff, what is that hero pool, my man? That's such a weird hero pool. I mean,
it's interesting.
And I'm Snipes has got Lucia Moira, you know, and then he's got Tor. Nice. Crosby's got Hanzo just chilling.
And so does Dozos, both tanks can play Hanzo.
But yeah, as I said before, Dirty Raz 5-3, so you could maybe call it a bit of a shot that they're in the final here, as Phoenix Forsake, of course, 8-0. All right, well, if you're still here, thank you for joining us once again. Whilst the stream was down, Phoenix Forsaken won, and they've taken home the grand prize of $500 smackers, $500 going towards them. It was a close Kings Row map. Raptors actually managed to hold them before Forsaken could cap third. But yeah, but in the end, Raptors couldn't push past the choke on second. So it is going to be Phoenix Forsaken, the favourites coming into this one, 8-0. They're going to take that one to 9-0, and they are going to win. Basically, they're going to win the whole thing.
8-4.
They're going to win. Yeah, EU Xbox Tier 4, $500 into their bank account. Very nice. Hopefully, we'll get some interviews. I'm sure we will, preferably with the captains.
Yeah, Dirty Ratters though they didn't look bad for being a 5-3 team going against 8-0 team. The favorite they were definitely doubted. Phoenix Forsaken were the favorites. They came into that. Phoenix Forsaken did live up to being the favorites. But Dirty Ratters on map 1 and map 2, the maps we actually saw, looks really good using that Snouts composition. And we're kind of winning that main tank battle very consistently because I'm winning that Snouts. But then ultimately, big lose an NFC on the side of Phoenix Forsaken with those Graviton, Blizzardy, beautiful team of play.
Yeah. And just all around, it felt like Phoenix, they just had those clutch moments. Every time they really needed to win a fight, seems like they won it. And Ratters, although there were some really encouraging signs, the May play was consistently really good coming out from Robbo. It wasn't quite enough. Yeah, it was an exciting series. That was the first of the 3 EU Xbox finals. We have tier 3 tomorrow.
Still salty.
Tier 3 tomorrow, which my friend Ocean will not be in. He will not be playing. But I will be.
Should be.
Okay, so a lot of games, a lot of Overwatch still to come. So we have just had Phoenix Forsaken v Dirty Rats. Then tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. EST, I hope that you will join me and Hunter Wolf for Silhouette for the Panthera Tigris in the Diamond final there for EU Xbox One. Then we have the NA PS4 Plat final, 8 p.m. EST, Texas Tornadoes v Cronus Academy. Then Diamond NA Xbox One match with Danny DeFito.
Hype that game up because I'm on it.
Ocean will be casting that one, so hopefully you'll join in for that one. And then we've got EU Saturday, as we are calling it. We are calling it here. We've got firstly Big Boy, the Tier 5 gamers, thrown EUV, not even trying. Me and Ocean are going to be on that one. 1 p.m. EST. Be sure to be there. Then EU PS4 GM finals. It's going to be Power Esport versus Cryzite. That's going to be 3 p.m. EST, 2 hours later. EU PS4, then Master Tier Rebirth EU versus Outplays Angels. So by the end of Saturday, we'll have all of the EU games done, actually. We'll have literally every single EU game done by about 6 p.m. EST.
There's one on Sunday.
On Saturday. And then we've got the Plat NA PS4 final, Pack Academy versus D9 Challenger, and then the NA Xbox One final, Banditos versus The Throne. I'm sure we'll get a lot of people.
Oh, that's a game and a half.
We'll get a lot of people to be watching that one. Yeah, that's going to be an absolute cracker, I'm sure. Then the final game will be 7 p.m. EST, the grand finale of the grand finals week. It's going to be Instalock versus Petrichor in the NA Xbox One final. And I believe we have a special guest here. Bro of Cripples, hello. Oh, he's still getting his headphones.
Oh,
okay.
Nice one.
Okay.
Tell you what, chat, give us just a quick second. We're going to go ahead and grab the captain of Phoenix Forsaking, try and get him in the Discord call here, and then pick up a couple of players as well. So sit tight. Stream is live now. I've made sure it's not going down again. I promise we'll be right back to ask some questions of the Phoenix Forsaken team. Drop your questions down below in chat, and we'll be sure that we pass them along here live.
Hello, guys. Back again. Phoenix Forsaken, as we said, have taken this one 3-0, and we are joined by two of their players here, Brove Cripples and Lewis. Both join me. How are you doing, guys?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, so first of all, your sort of general reactions. How do you feel? I mean, you won, so it must have gone great, but how do you feel in general that series went, and how happy are you to be winning this one?
Absolutely pumped, dude. We knew that Dirty Rats was the biggest competition, so that was the only thing to get in the way of us. So happy to bring a 3-0.
Yeah, absolutely. What did you?
Yeah.
Very surprising, dude. Seems to be like the only thing they played, and we didn't know how to play around it, but we ended up just playing normal strats, focusing it down, and at the end of the day, it didn't really work. So I think their goats is more powerful than their May goats. So I think that's better for them to run in the end.
Yeah, I have a question for Lewis specifically, right? Because have you eaten in the last 2 days? Because you came into this game hungry. Like, you ate everything. You had at least 2 or 3 grabs. I'm pretty sure I saw Blizzard eat as well. You know, how have you kind of, like, played with D.Va, like, recently in scrims? Have you kind of, like, looked to be eating those ultimates a little bit more? Like, how do you guys go around eating ultimates and stuff like that?
With the Mayo, it's quite easy because her voice line before is very, very long, so it's quite easy to just judge about whereabouts the May is and just eat it. But with the Zarya, their Zarya often runs forward into our shield to try and grab, or just stand still for quite a long period of time. So it's ready to pick when they're going to grab.
Pretty telegraphed.
Yeah.
Was there anything that you guys were particularly pleased with your performance?
Well, definitely my Rhyme play. My Rhyme play has improved on that, to be honest. Never been able to block a shot, I've never been able to land one until today. So I bet their bet writers main tank is not feeling it today.
We were unfortunate to not play well on Ilios, as that's the map we were planning on bringing out the Torbjorn. But...
Oh no!
We were gonna surprise everyone.
I was predicted as well.
You should have thrown Ruins, so you should have played well. God damn it!
We were planning on doing it on last map instead because we didn't let it on well, but they just left. So.
Oh right, fair enough. Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, close.
Oh.
It was absolutely, but you guys took away that 3-0 scoreline. How do you? We almost saw this. Absolutely. How do you feel about what were your thoughts with King's Row? Because it looked that map looked very, very losable for you after you didn't manage to cap third. What were your sort of thoughts going into that really good defense you had?
With my big throw and widow at the very start of it, I was looking a bit better.
So so actually, just a reminder, because my computer crashed and decided to just eat the bed. Stream didn't get a chance to watch King's Row, so if you want to kind of walk them through what happened, what the score ended up being, that would probably be super helpful, real quick. Bren, I don't know if you want to take it away.
Sure. Well, it was a close one, absolutely. As I said before, Phoenix managed to push it to second, but they didn't quite have the legs to get it to third, and it really looked like Ratters might actually be coming onto the reverse sweep, but it was a beautiful defense from you guys because you just held them at that choke after first point, just at that little archway. You held them there for so long, and you just kept on rotating your ultimates and using them so well. And I think that was definitely your key to winning with that one. I think maybe if you'd have lost that choke, I think the map may have snowballed from there. But you guys held that so well.
Yeah, definitely. I feel exactly the same.
I'm glad
we
agree.
Can I give my summary of King's Row? Because I have a very good summary of King's Row.
Okay.
So King's Row, it was good. I think Forsaken on the offense first, right? So they did very well. They got to the end of point B, and then they had loads of ultimates. It was cool. They did a lot. They had a Blizzard and a grab, I'm pretty sure, in like 2 team fights, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure that, yeah.
Blizzard.
Yeah. Right, and then they got to the end of point C. They were winning the team fight twice in a row, and then they kind of just whiffed everything and then didn't do much. Right, so it didn't look the best after that. And then point came for Dirty Riders, and they didn't go any further because big ultimates and good ultimate combinations from Phoenix Forsaken. Is that a good summary? I think that's exactly what happened.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's your guys' plan for the future? You're gonna stay as a team and then hope to try and get the back-to-back, get the next CGL season?
Maybe try and get the next CGL season, because we were going to disband after this team because of two of the players, and I won't mention them because I'm not going to embarrass them. But our team also fell apart, and we started joining new teams mid CGL, and we thought we were really panicking about this CGL season, just like trying to lose it overall. And well, basically,
Right.
I don't think we have time to join EOX, so we're going to come back in season 2. I'm pretty sure, maybe to come as a tier 5 team, see what we can do there, or stay as a tier 4 and just try and get to 2L.
Yeah,
So,
I'm for sure excited for that. Have you got any more questions, Ocean?
I have one more question. So at the start of the season, when you were kind of preparing for this, what were your goals at the start of the season? Have you met your goals? Have you maybe exceeded them?
We don't really have any goals at the point. We were just doing it for fun because none of us knew each other at the start. It was just me, Lewis, and Zombie, which is the Lucio. But Lewis introduced me, and we started off a team as Incendious. But then we left that team. We all rejoined, and we came into Forsaken. A big help with this was Dan.
Yes, I was talking to him earlier about this.
Yeah, very helpful when it came to CGL. And very thankful.
He pulled us in at the very end because we only just rebranded as CGL was starting. We wouldn't have got him without him.
So at that point, we were just trying to do our best, but we weren't looking to finish first, as we were just like the underdogs of mostly everything. Because I thought we were like the team that had been least put together, like the longest. So I honestly thought we were done.
When we came in, everyone's opinions of us were very low because they didn't think of anything of us as a team. But through scrims, we were undefeated for a while, and teams were starting to recognise that we were actually a threat. And when it came to the actual matches, we proved that as well.
Yeah, and now you're walking away with $500. So,
yeah, don't spend it all at once.
Oh, Lewis isn't carrying this cat, don't worry. Especially for that body widow play you done.
See, what we're gonna do now is they're gonna give Lewis $1, and then the rest of them is gonna be split out individually, like equally.
No, 50 cents. 50 cents is there.
Yeah,
that's
reasonable.
That's a bit too generous, Ocean. Come on now.
Yeah.
Also, just want to say, we know one person is listening right now.
Yeah, he's not getting a shout out, by the way.
Our old manager, DPS means. He's probably in the chat right now.
Oh!
With all the drama that happened previously, about a few weeks ago, I just want to say thank you for all the stuff before he screwed us over. It was a lot.
Oh, that is an
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And I thought I was controversial.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, good matches, guys. You know, strong showing from both teams, but at the end of the day, Phoenix Forsaken's going to come out on top. Thanks for playing, guys. It was a long, grueling season through the 9 weeks of the regular season, and then several weeks here in the postseason. But you guys come out on top, get the $500. We hope to see you back in the future multi-tier tournaments. Defend your crown. Before we sign off, do you guys have anything you wanna plug? Any social media, Twitch channels, anything that you guys want to throw out there?
Just a quick shout out to Exiled. We're clearly better than Overload, so keep thinking.
No.
Keep thinking that you're better. Unlucky buddy.
There it is.
I mean, it's not a hard thing to be better than Overload. Like,
no,
We've got more trash talking.
One tricks are easy to come across, even though that's all we played there, but easy.
Man, oh man. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Phoenix Forsaken coming off a strong definitive win here, 3-0 in the grand finals for the Masters Tier European Xbox Championship multi-tier tournament hosted by Console Gaming League. I've been your producer, Swift63, joining me on the comms, Brino Lab, Ocean. It's been a pleasure, as always. Thanks for joining us. Cripple, Lewis, thanks for taking a couple of minutes here at the end to kind of share your strats with us. If you're new and you're just joining us down below, please check us out on Discord, Twitter, Instagram, all of our social medias. It really does help us out. And until next time, guys, keep grinding. I'm going to put the schedule of future games up on stream for you one more time. We do have games going live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time just about every day this week. So tomorrow, Friday afternoon, Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon, lots of Overwatch left to be played here during the championship week for the multi-tier tournament. Stick around, check them all out. You won't be disappointed. Thanks again. Keep grinding.